I'm on my way to work, and I wanted to take a minute to make a video. It's time that a lot of people start getting some truth to some of these situations that I just don't understand how people don't hear it or see it. I have said in a couple other videos that I work in an emergency room. I work as an emergency room paramedic in an ER, a busy ER. And guys, as of this morning, the saddest part is that I love what I do. I do what I love. I love helping people find resolution with their healthcare problems. But I am not going to freaking continue to keep giving this fucked up ideology that our nation has developed wings. As of this morning, I was working in my ER, and there, brought to our ER, was a person who is a frequent flyer, as you would call it. So, between I've seen this person many times, and this person acts the same way every time. If it's not heroin, it's methamphetamine. When they get tired of sleeping outside because they made poor decisions, they want to come to an ER and they want to demand Cokes and sandwiches and drinks, and if you don't get it, they act violent, and then they get to pull the mental health card and get put on CONs, which is a certificate of necessity that takes your liberty away from you and keeps you within the healthcare system until you can be medically cleared by a psychiatrist. And the great part about these particular things is that people like this, they're not stupid. In fact, that they're quite manipulative and crass, and have a kind of smarts that apparently all these fucking libtards do not. Well, here comes this person. It wasn't a meth spider that got this person this morning. It was a chicken spider, or excuse me, a meth chicken. Because we didn't know if it was the meth or the chicken that got this person all jacked up and got tired of sleeping outside. So this person is medically cleared. It is confirmed that, with methamphetamine abuse, and it's time to go. It's time to get discharged, get your stuff. You gotta go. You cannot malinger here. Medically cleared. And about that time, I start getting the requests for food and Cokes and oh, my this hurts, my that hurts, and I need a podiatrist. 29 years old, needs a podiatrist to trim this person's toenails. Give me a fucking break. So I'm getting this person discharged because I'm left to discharge this person, and this is one of our smaller ERs, mind you, and that it's myself and an RN, and the doctor had gone to his space. And I told this person that I would even get them some clean socks for their disgustingly dirty feet that they choose not to take care of, so that they can put clean socks on when they leave. I'm not leaving. Well, yes, you are. You've been discharged because you've been medically cleared. Then I'll just say I'm going to commit suicide, and you can't discharge me. Wow. No, it doesn't work that way. We know that you're not suicidal. You're going to be discharged. But I'm homeless. Well, that's not my problem. An emergency room is here to deal with acute healthcare problems, which I didn't say all that parts, but that's not my problem is what I said. And about that time, I realized that we were going to have an issue getting this person out the door, so I was going to summon security to help us out. As I turned the corner to get over to my nurse's station, this person apparently brandished a box cutter and a large knife. My nurse partner who I was working with saw it and started superficially whacking their arm up. I'm not leaving. I'm suicidal now. I'm going to kill myself. It's all your fault. And you this and you that. And we couldn't get security to show up. So here we are, two ladies alone in our little ER because we had finally discharged everybody, with some maniac hyped up on meth with a large knife and a box cutter now slashing at their arm because they don't want to leave the ER. Needless to say, I called the local law enforcement agency to please respond, because we have a patient whom we were trying to discharge brandishing a knife, and I felt threatened, and this person needs to be removed from our ER. They come in, and this person tells the police officer that he wants to commit suicide now, and I said, no, that is not the case. This person just finished telling me that they would say they're going to commit suicide so they would not be discharged. And then would you believe it came to a situation about he said, she said, and I basically was made to be some kind of like bad person because this person did what they did, and the police officer believed that this person should be put on a CON and left in my ER so that this person can continue to abuse other people. I have been assaulted, I have been spit on, I have been hit, I have been threatened, and not a damn thing has been done about it. In fact, I'm told that I'm supposed to be nicer. As of recently, my employer has decided that we need to sign passport contracts saying that we are basically going to lick every motherfucker's ass that comes in the door, and we're supposed to smile and ask them how they would like their freaking food, well done or medium rare. Basically, it's like McDonald's, my way. We can have it my way. I'm sorry, but healthcare does not work that way. You can't make years of poor decisions and decide that it's my fault when you roll into an emergency room because I can't fix what fucking ails you. And I'm about sick of all this shit. And for everybody else that's sick of the shit, we need to rage against the goddamn machine and get rid of all these motherfuckers and quit letting them do this to us. Now, as for these passports that our employers think that we're going to sign to compromise our goddamn principles, you want me to sign that that I'm always going to make sure that I gender people right? If you walk into a damn ER and your name badge says you're a female and you freaking do your job, I will refer to you by your female name. I don't give a fuck if you want to be called shim, him, whim, damn, whatever the hell they are. Just do your job. The other side of that is that if you want to continue to have healthcare personnel who are going to help people who legitimately need help, then people need to start treating us like we matter. I don't need you to, subscribe to my vanity and care about my gender or my looks or my family. I want you to come in and respect the fact that I have a set of skills that can help you help yourself. And I would love the public to start supporting us. I have aged. I look like hammered dog shit thanks to these folks that just think they can come in and shit on you every day. Now, with that said, people would say, well, just quit your job. Well, guess what? This is my last shift today. My employer doesn't know it yet. I'm not going to continue being abused. There are other things that I can do, and I hate it because I have put thousands of dollars into education. I'm $100,000 in debt and not even done with the master's program. And do you think Joe Biden's policy is going to fucking help me out? But even after fucking thinking about that, I realized that I don't want to pay for everybody else's student debt either. I made some decisions, but I have $100,000 worth of student debt, so I can go fucking do this. And after having $100,000 worth of student debt, then I am supposed to fucking constantly be subscribing to certifications and answering to certifying bodies and shelling out more money. For the majority of the people that we take care of are people who are ungrateful. And I have news for those people. One day, your bullshit is going to cease to be, you're going to stop breathing, because we can't fix you indefinitely. And at this point, this country needs to come to some terms with some stuff. Healthcare has spent a hell of a lot of years selling sunshine in a capsule. There is no sunshine in a capsule. The only thing that there is corrective behavior and better decisions. And we need to start ensuring that people understand that. You cannot spend 30 years smoking and expect that you're going to suddenly magically be cured because we put you on oxygen. or that because you come in the ER, I'm going to magically fix your fucked up lungs, or the doctor's going to do that, or you want to spend years and years of drinking and assaulting your liver, and when you come to the point where you're in liver failure and you have ascites and you're drowning in your own goddamn fluids, that I'm somehow supposed to fix it. No, it doesn't work that way. And I hate that. The best that I can do for people like that is hold their hand and be a presence and give them the medication that they need while they're there. But eventually, they're not going to be even able to even come back into our ER. And unfortunately, one bad apple ruins a bunch. It literally, that old adage, when I keep dealing with these people who just decide to come in and take a shit on everybody because they're miserable, they ruin it for people. The other side of that is with that said, I've come to notice something. These left extremists, there's another old adage, misery loves company. My son continues to tell me that he goes to school and all of his teachers seem angry. You think? We've got the left pushing all of their bullshit agendas, and we notice one thing that's in common with all of them. They're all fucking miserable. None of them have their mental baggage packed. And because if they don't have their shit together, but some of them can somehow function in society, they want me to be miserable. Well, I challenge anybody who's made the 11 minutes and 19 seconds listening to me talk. Why don't you start challenging all of those people in your life to start going your way? Maybe try a little faith. Maybe subscribe to some hope. Maybe start looking to the fact that you are going to die someday and you're not going to live forever. Maybe Jeff Bezos thinks he's going to do some bullshit with causing us to live forever, blah, 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 so forth and so on. But the majority of us are going to die. We're going to die. We're all going to meet our maker. How you get there is what's most important. The other side of it is, if you have gone to an ER recently, please tell somebody thank you for helping you. Please be nice and patient with them. When you work in an ER where there's more bodies than there are people capable of handling the load, be nice. I understand it's your emergency, but if you're not dying, quit treating your healthcare providers like shit. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you. And for those of you who listen to me rant, I honestly, believe me, I love what I do so much, and it's hurt my heart a whole lot to have to make this decision. So peace out. I'm going in for my last shift. Have a good day.